Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Let's start with today's stories. Am I the idiot for telling my daughter it's okay to use her mother for money? So, I used to be married to Judy, 36, female, and we have a daughter, Scarlett 13, together, fake names. Judy never wanted kids, but I did, and I assumed she did too. We had her and Judy completely changed. She wasn't caring towards Scarlett, they didn't bond, and she blamed Scarlett for us losing our independence. About a year after, we had a divorce and she gave me everything. It did hurt me that she didn't even want to see Scarlett once a year even. She moved to Seattle months after, started running a business, got really fit. Her cousin told me she even got laser surgery to remove her stretch marks. Since then, Judy has moved to Los Angeles and divides her time between there, London, Mumbai and New York City. She has become a fairly famous influencer and socialite. I check her Instagram every now and then, and she's been at parties with celebrities all over the world and truly seems happy. To her credit, every time her financial situation changed, she would come back and get our child support agreement changed to give more to Scarlett. Every time she'd come, she would spend time with Scarlett. She even kept it the same, even though my new wife makes a lot more money than both of us. And we don't need it now. About 3 years ago, she started calling more to talk to Scarlett. She would also come over more, and every spring break, she comes for those 2 weeks. She phones every night, unless she's in London, Mumbai or New York City, in which case she just sends a text. On New Year's, she was at some celebrity's party, but still took the time to phone. Now, I'm not saying that this makes up for anything, but she has been a presence in Scarlett's life. Well, we just found out that Judy's grandfather is very ill, and he's going to pass away within a month, maybe early March at best. So, she's going to India for spring break for his funeral, and has requested to take Scarlett with her. I'm fine with that, my wife is fine with that. However, Scarlett got really upset at the idea of spending 2 weeks in India. I pointed out her mom will take her to all the nice places, she'll get to see great things, meet that part of her family. But she said that it's not fair. So, I pointed out that at the very least, she can get whatever she wants out of her mom in those 2 weeks. My wife overheard and said I was an a-hole for telling Scarlett that it's all right for her to use her mom for cash, since she has barely been in her life. I pointed out I didn't say that, but we argued, and since then, I realized what I said kind of did amount to that. Was I the idiot? Edit, Judy never told me she did not want kids. She allowed me to believe she did. If I knew she didn't, we would never have gotten married. Okay, my biggest problem here is not that you told your daughter to use her biological mother as basically an ATM, but the fact that your daughter clearly doesn't want to go on this trip, to a country that she doesn't know, to visit people she doesn't know, with her mother, who she isn't close to, and you are still insisting that she go. I understand that someone is deadly ill, and this will be your ex-wife's grandfather's last chance to meet your daughter, so it's a delicate situation, I get it. But, don't make her go if she truly doesn't want to. Does Scarlett have any contact with her maternal family? Because if not, she might not see the point in going to visit them, especially in a situation like this. Has she ever traveled with her mom before? It may also be the case that she does not feel comfortable or confident in staying with her biological mother for an extended period of time, especially in another country. Also, has Scarlett ever met anyone who passed away? This can also be a scary thing, and she may not want to have to deal with this now, especially with just her biological mother by her side. I don't know, I'm just speculating here. But please don't force your daughter to go on this trip, if she doesn't want to. Please don't. And also, from what you say in the post, her mom's biggest participation in daughter's life is financially. So, her buying things and spoiling daughter on this trip is nothing new, actually it's expected. So yeah, OP, you're being the idiot here. Also, OP gives more info in the comments. She wants to be with her mom. She doesn't want to be with her in India. Info: why does Scarlett not want to go to India? Because she doesn't want to share her mom with that side of the family. Your kid doesn't want to go to India with someone she barely knows. Why would you push her on that? Because it's good for her. Scarlett has been spending 2 weeks with her mom for spring break for the past few years. OP also share this. What I meant was, her mom can give her anything on that trip and probably will give her that, so there's no harm in her going. She's not going to some shitty village in Haryana. Her mom's going to be taking her to all the big fancy cities like Mumbai, Noida, Chandigarh and stuff. It's like going to France, but with more cows and less cigarettes. I'm not using her mother for money. Since I married my wife, all her mother's child support money goes into a savings account for my daughter. Obviously, I'm not going to force her, but I think it would be a good experience for her. We have plenty of relatives who are strangers. I want her to go to India so that she can meet that side of her family. Those are relatives who care for her and want to see her. It would help make her whole to know her entire family. To know that there are so many people who care for her. And as for my ex as an influencer, I very much doubt that would do anything. She's taken care not to post anything about her family on her pages. From what she's told me, nobody even knows she has a daughter or even living parents. Her mother would never use her for influencer purposes. She does not involve her family at all in that sort of stuff. She doesn't want to go because she sees spring break as time between her and her mom. I want her to see this as time she can have with family that she doesn't know, but still cares about her, still sends her birthday presents, Rocky presents, Christmas and such. Okay, I understand that you want your daughter to meet this part of her family that is strange to her. And know that there are many people who care about her, but who she still has no idea who they are. But she doesn't want to go, simple as that. Please respect that. Now let's read the comments and suggestions that were given to OP. You are the idiot. If Scarlett doesn't want to go, don't make her go. Advocating for taking advantage of her mother is shitty. Everyone sucks here. Let's not forget that Judy abandoned her kid. A 2-week trip to India and a phone call on Christmas don't change that. Poor Scarlett. I think, everything else aside, your daughter's relationship with her mom is too new and fragile for her to travel to India with a woman she really doesn't know. I'd suggest a weekend within a reasonable drive. Or for you to go too. Also, she's going to India either for a funeral or to watch someone die. I wouldn't want to go either. I feel like this is a situation that could really traumatize a child, especially adding that they are going to a different country with completely different cultures for funerals. So, your message to your daughter was, it's good to let other people do things with you that make you uncomfortable as long as they pay you. Great parenting. No way that message could go wrong. #sarcasm. You are the idiot. You are the idiot. If Scarlett does not want to go, then respect that. She is old enough to state if she does not want to travel to India. As for using her mom, this is the wrong thing to tell a child. It speaks to your frustration, disappointment, etc. of her mother, so deal with this privately. Kids should not have to deal with your unresolved crap and negative perspectives. And what do you guys think about this situation? What would you do if you were in OP's shoes? Would you respect daughter's decision, or would you also insist that she go? Please, don't forget to comment what you think. Oh, are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. This helps the channel, so I really appreciate it. Now let's go to the next story. Am I the idiot for telling the truth about an ex-employee? I'm the owner and manager of a local business. One of our longtime employees, we'll call him Max, quit about 4 months ago. Nothing dramatic, he wanted a career change and made it. We'll miss him and wish him well, but life moves on. For everyone else it does anyway. It's been 4 months, and his former clients are still all but banging down the door asking after him. How he's doing, where he is, etc. He was one of the best salespeople we had, but our other employees are just as good and don't have admirers like this. His clients talk about him like they're in love with him, and it finally dawned on us that it's because they are. I guess it makes sense. The majority of our clientele is largely older women, some men and some younger women, but it trends older. Max was not only one of 3 men on staff, but he was also the only one who wasn't obviously unavailable. Thing is, Max was. He probably caught on to the attention and that it was getting him sales and made it less obvious, but he was married the entire time he worked here. I thought the best way to handle this is to just gently let the fan club know that so that they'd maybe move on without causing a scene or losing sales. The next day, I told one of them that Max had left to pursue other career goals and spend more time with his wife. You would have thought I dropped a slur. She looked at me like she was about to cry and quickly left. The next person was similar. Over the next few days, word had gotten out and our page exploded with angry comments and reactions, and now we have markedly less business than normal. My wife is now furious with me. She thinks that I should have just held that information and that we should have left it alone. She also thinks that it was mean to destroy those women's harmless dreams, especially when they were keeping us afloat. Some of our employees and friends think that we were wrong for playing on their emotions to make money. In the first place, I don't think he was, and the consequences are what they are. Some of them think they should have been told, but more gently. And some of them agree with my wife. We all just want things to go back to normal, but I think I did the right thing. Am I the idiot? Not the idiot. I don't know what happened between him and these clients, but revealing that a salesman is married is not a reason for them to get angry and badmouth your business online. Like, what the hell? Do you think he could be deceiving them? Or having an affair with one or more of them? Or perhaps charging more for a service or product, and they were fine with it as long as he flirted with them? Dude, their reaction is so weird. Because they didn't go after him in his social media, they went after you, or rather your business. Do they think you were malicious when you told them he was married? Was there a hint of mockery when you told them the news? Because they might think you were making fun of them, like it was impossible for him to ever be interested in them, so of course he's married. That's why the anger is directed at your business and not at him. But not the idiot OP, as long as you didn't mean to make fun of them, you were honest and told the truth. Sure, you could stay quiet and let them maintain the illusion of the possibility of them being with him, but you didn't do anything wrong, and you definitely weren't the idiot for it. But they are, for trying to damage your business, for discovering that the person they were flirting with is married. Now let's read the comments and replies from OP. Yes, you did the right thing. You told the truth, and as you said, they can now process it and move on. Kudos to you to be honest instead of continuing a lie, or a lie of omission, because it might have been good for the business. Not the idiot. Now, to go further. Are you sure he wasn't sleeping with some of them? The reaction of the woman you told the truth to was suspiciously intense. Some of them? The reaction of the woman you told the truth to was suspiciously intense. Yeah, I'm wondering this too. I just can't imagine women going this crazy unless he was actually doing something to engage their feelings. I highly doubt that he was doing anything inappropriate. Not the idiot. What kind of dripping, steaming, sweet, charming hotness did this man possess to make all these women go crazy? They all made assumptions. Holy shit. Your wife is reacting weird, and I just cannot believe you're losing business over mentioning that he has a wife. Wish I knew. He's a nice guy, but I never would have thought that he warranted this. Not the idiot, at least in my opinion. If the customers were only there for an attractive sales guy, they're not worth it. If they're loyal customers, they'll heal and be back with different salespeople. Not the idiot. I knew a dentist who did the same. He hid his ring and was very charming to women, who became faithful clients. He didn't have pictures of his family on his desk. I'm sure he got extra clients due to this availability. Through mutual friends, I knew he was married. I was a client for some time and he was a talker, but never ever mentioned his wife. That man knew business. And what do you think about this situation? Would you do the same as OP? Or would you keep your mouths shut? Leave your comments down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.